Welcome to the movie Madhouse. I'm Rob.
I'm James.
I'm Jason.
Sometimes I'm Chris.
Sometimes you're Bullhorn.
Yeah, sometimes. No, wait.
No.
Nobody knows that.
No. Sometimes you hang out with Bullhorn.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
I almost lost my friend's secret identity.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was so.
Yeah.
Look at the fish.
This is it.
You know? Distraction. What is this game called?
So
Chris?
there is a game which is super famous called Wingspan, and it's all about birds. And so the company's just been franchising off that. There's a dragon game came out last year called Wormspan, and this is Finspan, which is kind of the equivalent. You got all these different fish, different sizes, different abilities. And you look at it at first, seems a little complicated, and it may be, but the average person can figure this out fairly quickly.
That's the top one there.
Yep.
Busy.
Mm-hmm. Bloop, 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 bloop. I'm just going to play with the fish cards. So how do we play?
So each round you get 6 divers, and the diver will either go down to the bottom of the line, and each thing he passes that triggers will maybe make you draw cards, play things, grow some eggs, or school fish together. And so you can either do a dive or you can play a card, and you get to do 6 things. You go around 6 times.
Okay.
And then, so 24 total. We'll probably only maybe play 1 or, well, maybe 2 rounds just because of the time restrictions here, but just to get people the idea of it. Super popular game. This one was a huge hit too. Wormspan was really big because it was dragons. Fish are pretty cool too, I guess. So you start with a couple eggs and babies, like young they're called. And so they're a resource, like they can grow into bigger fish or school together actually, or they can like the eggs can crack, like, or sometimes when you play a card it'll have a cost on it. So you see the top left just above where it shows the information. So like this one for instance, when you play it, where's this here?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. What am I doing here? And I'm backwards and forwards. And there you go. So anyway, top right there, or left, is
like
the cost. So this one says it can only be played in the sunny zone, and it eats an egg. So when I go to play this, it can be played in any of those. And like, so if I played it here, it would eat one of my eggs, either this one or that one. Then when it says when activated, so when you're diving past that, you lay an egg. So
And it'll go on the card.
it can go anywhere where you're allowed to have an egg, right? So, which is where a fish is. So you notice there's some printed on the board. So these fish, they give you spots, because if you didn't have starting spots and you got an egg right away, it would be kind of a waste, right? So
Okay.
So, and then there's a few special ones. I don't know if anybody's got one. Yeah, that one there. See how it's blue on the side?
Yep.
You can only play that in the blue column.
Oh, okay.
So, and same thing, you've got one as well. But there are other ones. So this column is get cards, so get more fish. This one is lay eggs, and this one is hatch the eggs and then school them together. So you only trigger out things so when you go dive in this green, right now I would get crack an egg. I don't have a fish here, so I don't get that. Don't have a fish, and then I get the bottom symbol. So the first time you dive down, you get a free. So this one is move fish. So you want to, if you can get 3 young together, you get a school, and they're worth more points, or maybe they're needed for something. So
Okay.
yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a lot to remember, but So the nice thing though is when you're playing, all these cards are out in front of you, and when you burn a card, it goes in your own personal discard pile. So you have your own discard pile, and then when you get this fish symbol, you can pull back. So you can be constantly like, okay, he ate that fish, but then I went to the bottom, I got the bones, pull it back out of my own. You know, so
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to go first?
Yeah, let's do that. So I will. Looking at what I got here.
By the way, just to correct something you said earlier.
Yep.
Baby fish are called guppies.
They're not. Guppies are only one kind of fish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I stand corrected
Yeah.
here. I thought I was being smart.
There's fry. That's another kind of baby. Like
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, fish fry.
so
That's a different kind of fish.
you got to pay attention to the symbol. Like this fish can be at any depth, right? Sun is the sunny area, the middle, or the deep sea, like down in the darkness. So that could go anywhere, right?
Okay.
So, and then there's one more thing, like there's a symbol for eat a fish. So you can always play a bigger fish and a smaller fish. Does anybody have that?
I don't see any.
I haven't eaten fish.
Yeah. So when that eats a fish, how long is it? 50, is it 30?
37.
Yeah. So that can be played in either the first two sections,
Mm-hmm.
and it has to be played on a fish that's smaller than that. So it could eat any fish that's less than 30 centimeters. All right. So I'm gonna. The one thing I like to do is have the ability to draw cards. All right, so it's important to fill in these sections because as you're diving, you'll trigger the ability there. So that one.
To do that.
So this is a bonefish. When you play it, it eats an egg. So I would lose one of my 2 eggs. And then, so now, as I go past this, this section is active. So then you take your one, to show you did one of your 6 things that turn. And that costs me the egg, so that's it.
Okay.
All right. So same thing. You can either dive down, which this would let you draw a card and then pull a card out of your graveyard, which you don't really have.
How do you know how far you get to go?
You can always go right all the way to the bottom. It's just how many things you pass along the way that makes it worth it. So you want to look at your card and you want to see, like this one would cost you 2 of your other cards. But you want to have stuff that activates as you go past. Like some of these are good. Like this one will let you draw. You get 2 eggs and 2 cards right away. So if you want to use this one for science, you would eat 2 of your other cards. They would go in your graveyard, and then you play it in the spot it goes. Then you gotta. They're different. So where do you want to draw cards? Do you want to? See, I find it's good to do this early on. Other people don't do the same way, but then you'd want to put that in. So it could be here
Because it
or
can go
here.
as far as.
Yeah, it can't go all the way to the bottom.
I'll put it all the way to here.
Okay, so when you play that, it eats 2 cards. So you want to eat those 2 because
Yeah.
you could eat other ones too. So they're in your graveyard. So when
Oh no, okay. Oh,
yeah, you kind of
just
look
in
at it.
case.
So when you do that, you lay 2 eggs. So grab 2, and they can be wherever there's a fish. So that needs an egg, and that can get an egg. Now because it's on a fish, yeah? And there's 3 that are built right into the board.
Oh right.
Right. And then you also get to draw 2 cards. So now you have 2
And this
more
can be in my
cards.
graveyard over here.
Yeah, you just have to keep track of it. Make sure you don't mix them together.
Okay, they're upside down.
Then that's it. So you've used one of your 6 things this round.
Okay.
So like looking ahead, if it matters. So each of those rounds where you play 6 is a goal. So the goal is have as many fish or young or eggs out on the board. And that's how many points you get. The problem is early on, maybe you want to eat them, so you're trading off points for growth later.
Okay. So if I was playing this one,
Yeah, so he could only be in the sunny area, and he would eat one of your other. He would
One of these
cause you
cards.
to discard one of your other cards. So you might as well keep him face up because you want to know what you're working on.
fair enough.
So then he can be in one of these three spots because he's blue.
I'll go here.
Okay, and then so when activated, so as you pass by him, you get to pull a card back out of your graveyard. So
Do I put a guy there now?
yeah, just to keep track of that you use
Oh.
one of your guys.
But not yet. Like it doesn't activate
No,
yet.
no, it only activates when you dive. So
Okay.
either you play a card or you dive.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm going to play the Mandarin Fish.
Yep. So that costs you a card. Just make sure you keep track of that.
And now I get
Okay.
an
So
egg.
when you play it, you get an egg to put
And-
wherever there's a fish.
and
So there's
three.
two spots, either here or here. And then 3 cards.
3 cards.
There you go. Right. So now it's my second turn. I'm gonna.
James is here.
Hi.
Good evening, gentlemen. Sad there was no show last night. Well, that's why we're here tonight.
Exactly. But I have to do this.
Okay.
Where-
You're almost there.
Nope.
There it is. Oh, especially with James coming on. Look at that.
Hey, White Shark.
Nice.
Okay.
There, I'm going to throw that up too.
So I'm gonna play this orange roughy. He can be played in either zone. He eats 2 other causes them to be discarded anyway. So this one and this one. And then so I get 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And I also get 1 card out of my graveyard when that's played. So we'll get back this guy. Right, and that is the second thing that I did this round. Your turn, sir.
Okay. The giant Trevally. And he can
Not
go
only
as
we
far
having
as the
fun,
sun.
We're learning fish.
Yeah,
Yes.
you learn a lot about fishing. This
Does it
game.
matter anywhere in here?
No, there's ones that are
Say,
the very
we like
top. So if you're
cards,
gonna
just
put them
look
here,
at
put
them.
them here and here. I think they're only.
They are very detailed.
Now, does that mean I have to
You have to eat an egg and a young,
which
Go
is one
home.
of
Do
these?
we fish?
Yeah. and then one of your 3, 4 eggs. So
Does it really matter which
not
one
really.
where?
There might be something that have an egg in a certain
End of the
area.
game. There's a picture of a fish and fins.
Yeah, so you get I think a card for every purple. I forget, but
Sounds like Yu-Gi-Oh with fish. Are we playing Yu-Gi-Oh with fish?
no, this is Fishio. It's very
Fishio.
diff- very different.
Ratio.
Yep. Blue eyes, big shark.
Leave in the
Well,
heart
the
of the
picture
fish.
of the purple fins is the second column.
Yeah, it's it's an end of game feature. So we'll look it up
Okay.
then, so it doesn't disrupt the flow of
All
things right now.
right.
Not there yet. So
Guess that's
you paid the cost and it's there. And
Yep.
put your guy on there, show that you did something there.
Okay. My turn. I'm going to try this one because I'm curious. So I have to eat a card.
You have to eat a fish that's already out on the board.
This one?
No, that's pay a card. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Ooh. This one. No, this one. Okay.
So he can only go in the middle zone.
There.
Yep.
So when played, get
Or
an
he
egg.
also eats 2 eggs.
Oh, yeah. Boom and boom. I'll give you one back. So
Okay.
he gets one, but it says on each.
On each
What does that mean?
big fish. See the black tail?
Oh,
so-
okay.
There's 3 kinds of there's little fish, big fish, and it's whether it's
Oh.
filled in or halfway or all the way.
That guy's a big fish.
Yeah. he's another big
Okay.
fish. Yep.
So I should have done that back.
Go ahead.
Okay. What was I
Put a
gonna- I
guy
had an idea. Oh, I lost it. What was it? What was it?
No,
Oh, this- this-
Yeah, I should put a guy on there to show
Time to do all.
Oh, okay.
Duel. Yeah. Sorry, James. I tried.
That one.
They weren't
That's
biting.
you to your card.
Two.
And
fishing
then it activates. So,
Get to bring one back.
no, activate is when the diver goes
Oh,
back.
when the diver goes by.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I redid it for you.
Because you seem busy.
You seem distracted.
How do you think the fish humor
Hmm.
over here?
Officially. Okay. Enough of that. What do you expect anything less from me? All right, so I'm gonna dive, get some more cards. So I send this guy down, and he goes. So as long as there's a fish in each section, it triggers the thing. So this says draw a card.
But there's no fish.
There's a fish in the section.
Oh, section.
Yeah.
This is what
Then-
happens when you listen to all the words.
Then if you go here, all players get an egg.
Oh.
So look at how nice it is. As long as you got a space to put them, there has to be a fish to put them on.
Like this guy.
Yeah. Put it back over here. And then now this one has a card or fish in it, so I get to draw another card. But this is a when played ability, so nothing happens from that. Now this one, there's a fish in this section, so I get to draw a card. And the first time you go to the bottom, you get this card back from the graveyard. So I got all my fish back. So now I have more options. That's why I like starting with that section, but not everybody plays that way. So
Interesting.
No, but
Okay.
I see the appeal of it.
yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah, I always try to like get one in each section, so I'm drawing 3 cards on the way down. Yeah, over to you,
Okay.
James.
Now I get the
So you could do the same thing if you wanted now.
Okay. So stop here. Get
Yep.
a card.
Yep. So
Card
card.
there.
This one is an end of game effect, so you ignore that.
Dun, 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 dun,
So you hit another thing, you draw a card.
another card.
That's a when played effect, so you ignore that. So you pass by, there's a fish in that zone, you draw a card.
Another card.
And then you hit the bottom. You pull one of those.
Graveyard.
You get one of those guys back.
I get one of these. I'll get the pale chimera.
Okay, and then your guy lands at the very bottom of the sea. He takes that spot. So if you dive again on the same turn, you don't get that bottom thing. It's only the first time you dive in that column.
Okay.
Yeah, and now we're halfway through the first one.
What if you have no cards to get rid of? You can't play it?
You can't play that.
Okay. So I think I'll dive.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So one card,
Draw a card.
get a card from the graveyard.
I draw a card for this,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
After a while, you can just do the whole. Okay, they give me 3 cards and one back from my
Oh,
graveyard.
gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
So then draw a card, and get another card from the graveyard.
Keeps going to here.
Yep.
Where is a draw card? This will be a draw card.
Yep.
Yep.
Nothing happens. This is when played.
Right.
And then one back from my
Yeah,
graveyard.
so 2 more cards. There you go. We all got a lot of options now.
Yes.
Well, yeah, keep up with the Joneses.
Oh,
I'm going to dive. So I come down, activate. I get one back from the graveyard. I think I will take that one.
when
And I get
played.
one back.
Nothing for there. 'cause
Nothing
there's
for
no
that one.
fish.
Yep. I get one back,
There, yep.
or one card there, and another one from the graveyard will be that one.
There you go.
Boom.
4 cards for 1 dive. Not a bad haul.
Yeah.
All right, so can't play that one. Okay, this is a giant manta ray. So when he's played, he eats 2 cards,
How rude.
and he doesn't really eat, I suppose. So I'm gonna chuck that card, and that card. Unplayed, unplayed.
When you're putting fish here, can you put one on top of that? Or do you have to use this?
I think only if you eat them.
Oh.
So I might be wrong, but I remember looking that up. But that's where the eat thing comes from. But it might be that you can just eat any fish that's smaller than it. But it seems kind of abusive. So I'm go here. Cost me 2 cards and a young. But when you play him, you get 3 young back. So and looking ahead, if it matters, there's the second week is rows of fish. So if nothing happened to these guys, I didn't eat them for something, I would get a point.
Oh, okay.
Some points for having fish in a row across.
So, quick question.
Yeah.
This has got a couple symbols, but it's got more over here.
Yeah, so that's the kind of identifier because there's 4 different kinds of fish that have extra abilities that trigger, but it would say on the card, like, I need this kind of fish. So it would look for that, right?
Okay.
So not having memorized the game, I couldn't tell you exactly what those 4 abilities are.
Oh, because this has got one too. It's got a tooth and
Yeah, it usually means they're a predator that.
Yeah, because I see the tooth on the great white shark.
he's got 2 teeth.
Yeah, so it might be like there might be a card like for every tooth symbol you get so many points.
A
right?
great white shark for
Yeah.
every tooth symbol get an egg.
Yeah, see.
And the other one is camouflage because it's a fish hiding in the kelp.
Yeah. So now that would be one of the 4 things it triggers, but it triggers off of other cards. So
Okay.
when you play a card that's looking for that, then you look at the rest of your board and see if you find something.
Okay. Well, James, here you go.
So I can choose to put one of my fish in.
Yeah, anywhere that you have to pay for the cost. Like that one would cost you 3.
3 cards.
Yeah.
And he can go all the way down to the bottom
If you want, yeah.
because he's
The
got.
nice thing is then it would let you, if you dove down that one, you would get an extra egg.
I'm gonna get rid of these 3, just cause. And when played, there's I'm guessing that's a young.
Yeah. So
And
when
a
played,
dead fish.
you get young and a card back from your graveyard.
Oh, okay.
So the young can go anywhere because they're just out there.
Even on that.
Actually, yeah, like that's a starting spot. But, yeah.
Okay. And I get a card back.
But don't forget to put a guy on there to show that you did something this turn.
And here and there.
Okay. I am going to ditch 2 cards and young dude. Bring this bad boy out.
So when played,
Get 2 cards.
and then one of your eggs hatches.
Oh.
So you turn one of those eggs into a yellow. Boop.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Red scorpion fish.
And my stonefish. They both have the little drop with the skull and crossbones in it.
Mhm.
I know what that means.
Okay, so I am going to play the abyssal spider fish. Sounds so ominous. I think I'm going to put them over here. And these 2 away. And I get to hatch 3 eggs. So,
Yeah. So turn 3 eggs into 3 of these. I'm thinking maybe you might have to put the young on top of the fish too. Whether they get protected and then later on they move out. I'm gonna go with that. So they kind of hide with daddy. Like, later
Gotcha.
on they can move as columns around. So you know,
So this would have to go here.
yeah, I might be wrong, but it's my instinct.
If it's wrong, we're going to be wrong for the whole
That was
game.
on the open sea too. So who knows, but
yeah, that was it.
all right, so my turn again. I will play this
People.
giant devil, or your turn.
I just did mine.
So I'll play this devil ray down here. So it takes a card. This one. And it takes an egg. This one. And it takes Yeah, this one. And then when it's played, you get 2. So I'm gonna put it in here and in here. And that's my 50. This one here, so that's fine. One more thing for me to go in the first round.
All right. I guess this guy's going to go down. I can't put one on here because there's that built-in fish.
He would have to eat it, I think.
He's going to go down to the bottom. I have to give up a card. And
Where'd Nemo?
yeah. And an egg.
I only said Nemo because it's the only one I knew.
And that's a game end bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Well, I don't have 2 eggs. I think we'll do this one. And he's going to chill. Here. And it cost me a card. Go buy. And an egg. And a youngling. Obviously, he's named Anakin. Gets rid of the younglings.
Not the younglings.
And
I saw a clip from, I think it was The
You
Mandalorian.
can put a fish on. It just has to be bigger than the fish that's going on top
When
of.
Ahsoka Tano says to Luke,
So
you
that
are
one
like
is
your father. And then it cuts to
137
him
way bigger
popping
than
out
that
his
one. You could-
lightsaber, looking at Grogu.
yeah. Give me your Grogu. Tell
Okay,
you about my daddy.
so you're good?
Yes.
Okay. Dum, 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 dum.
Happening.
And
Oh.
he's going, he's staying up high. So 2 guppies go.
What is that?
2
And he,
guppies
oh, he
go.
has to go on top of another fish.
Oh, he does?
He has to eat a smaller fish.
He has to eat a smaller fish?
Throw him on that one.
Yeah. So any of the 3 out there.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah. So you can always put a bigger fish on a smaller fish, but sometimes you have to by the rules.
Throw
So
that one up if you want.
yeah, that way you can dive down that column.
Yeah, okay. All right.
So like as long as the fish is bigger than the one before it eats it, but if it has that symbol, it means it has to eat something.
I don't think there's anything bigger than him.
there are whales and stuff,
Oh, are there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whales aren't fish.
but there's sea creatures. There's so many
Whales
things
are
here.
food, not friend.
All right, so last.
So now, when played,
Yep.
all players get an egg for every tooth.
okay, so I have no tooth out.
All players get an egg for every tooth.
Tooth on a
No, that's
on each.
where are the
That
teeth?
means all players.
all play. Yeah.
It also
all-
means everybody,
Oh.
even if he doesn't get it, it happens for everybody.
yes.
It's on the
It
board.
says all players up here, and then
Oh,
they
So you have,
symbolize.
so you have a tooth, 2, so you get 2 eggs.
Yes. And I get
And I don't
3.
have any teeth, so
I think I discarded something.
you can always get them back.
Okay.
and my shark's pregnant. So
There you go.
And there's Marcel. Good evening.
Hello.
howdy.
And we'll begin.
I'm not sure which camera to look at.
All right, so gonna do the purple column. So play an egg, and then there's fish there. So I play an egg, and then there's a fish there. So play an egg, and then the bottom play an egg. So. So you can have up to 3 young in an area, but only 1 egg.
Okay.
Great. So that is my final play of the first round.
All right. He has to stay on the sunny side of the street. Ocean. So there.
The sunny side of the ocean.
And
Another
that's
end of game
that's
play.
end of game things.
Another purple one, eh? Oh, for each egg on the purple row, that's what that means. So
Okay.
for each fish on the purple row and each egg, you get points.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that's your final play for the
Yep.
first round.
And for mine, I'm going to eat this guy. Nom, 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 nom. And when played, I get an egg on every dark tail. Darkish.
And all players.
So
Yeah.
medium fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need two.
Sorry,
Oh,
this was just
can I
straight.
have 2 eggs on a player?
No, only one egg.
So can I just put this somewhere else?
Well, it has to go on a fish.
Oh, okay. Here, you have an egg.
It has to be an open spot, right? So for every medium-sized fish, I
You
will
have
get an
medium?
egg.
You have no medium.
I have no medium.
Do you have any medium?
What size is medium?
One, two. It's got the
Dark with the white in the middle.
Yeah.
One,
One,
two,
two, three.
3.
3 mediums and 1 large.
Yeah.
Just
and then when it's totally clear, it's a small fish.
Okay.
Is that it?
And
Did you play a card just now to make that happen? Yeah. Okay.
I did.
All right. I'm going to play Barrel Eye. I'm just going to go here. Gonna eat this egg and this egg. And that's it.
Oh, and this is if activated.
Okay, so then you go to scoring. So the goal in the first round was to have how many eggs and young on the board. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 points for Chris.
It's a show off.
What do you got? You guys did good too. I
1,
think.
2, 3, 4,
I just
5,
shot myself in the foot.
7,
Yeah.
7 eggs and young.
Okay,
I need these. Don't need those. I have 4. 4.
you got 4. All right. All right. I played the game before I knew what to do. So then we move on to the next round.
Everybody back to your position.
So this is rows of fish. So
So do we send all our divers back up?
yeah, the divers all return to their spots up here. And then
No, and then.
what's happening?
All of a sudden, I had the movie Men of Honor with De Niro
And
and Cuba Gooding
Yeah.
in my head. Come on, Cookie, give him my 10 cents.
Yeah, so that's it's actually rows of fish. So that's a row of fish. It's not babies by that, so that's what we're going for. So you're trying to fill in across this
Okay.
round if you want to get points. So I will go. I could draw some more cards, place some more eggs. That's 2, eat 2 babies. Hmm.
Oh, excuse me.
Now the strategy starts to come in.
Exactly. Now I'm understanding.
Okay, that's interesting. I guess I'm going diving. So I'll get 1. Everybody gets so 1, 2, 3. So I get 3 cards.
Mm-hmm.
1 card back from the graveyard, and then everybody gets an egg as well.
Nice. Let's do one of yours. It's got to go on a fish. The glasshead grenadier. Looks like it's frisky. It's got an egg.
I like how they're rubbery.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are special. Like normally they're just cardboard chips, but this is like a $20. You get fancy fish.
Fancy fish.
I can get you either.
I do like when games do that. They come up with a deluxe set with all the little bells and whistles.
Yeah. Okay. So I did my first thing. Yeah, because
I guess I will dive.
this is the regular boring. Oh, look at this. This is just a piece of cardboard.
Oh,
Boo.
You see, this is what you get
In the box.
in the box.
Or you
Little
spend
cardboard thing with
another
like schools of fish and whatnot. As
$20.
opposed to an egg.
Yeah.
Or the wooden guppy. The wooden guppy.
I splurged just for the store.
So if I dive in the third column,
Not much is going to happen. So you're going to get, you're going to crack an egg,
okay, any one of these?
anyone that's there, and then you're going to move a grown fish, so a young, sorry. So that's all that will happen from going down that column.
Wouldn't it happen?
Nothing's there. No, so there's no fish here and there's no fish here, so you don't trigger those abilities.
Oh, I see.
Schools of fish are worth a lot of points. I forget more, but like if you can get 3 fish on this one spot, they go boop and they
What if
turn
they're
into.
eggs? So they're not quite. They're just going to be friends when they grow up.
They can't.
No.
The young can go pretty much anywhere.
Good try.
I think they have to be played on a fish to start because they get protected, right?
And then
Right to the bottom.
right to the bottom.
And that's moved so that you move a young around. So you can go on any number of straight lines. So the thing is, you should move them either to here or to here so that there's 2 together because you're trying to make schools. Schools are worth bigger points, right? So,
Alright.
but they can go anywhere in a straight line. So he could have went all the way down to the bottom, all the way over here. He can come up there, but he can't do it.
It's like the freaking panda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I was just
Okay,
saying that the other day.
All right. Well, my little diver dude's going down too. Oh, he's got a little snorkel.
Yeah.
Ah, look at that. So 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards. I get 1 back,
2 back.
2 back, and that's it.
So 3 cards.
And that I'll take this one and this one back. There. Japanese anchovies. Bearded sea devil.
Ooh, that sounds ominous.
It's an ugly little guy.
Almost looks like the lantern fish. Almost.
Like an
That little
anglerfish.
thing, yeah.
Except look at the beard on it. It's got like fungus hanging up. It's like Last of Us quadricep.
Okay. So that's it for you.
You know, look, yeah. Look at
I'm
that.
gonna do the
Ugly.
same thing. I don't have enough to do with anything else. So dive. 1 fish, 1
Fish.
back from the graveyard,
Red fish.
another fish. So 2 fish and a graveyard. Let's see which one goes here. I think I'll go with you.
You can look at those first to see. Yeah, maybe I need this guy back.
Here, let's group up our little fishies so they can talk in the afterlife. Backwards.
I'll go with that one. There. Okay.
Okay, so I need. It's a blue one. So I'm gonna play this humpback anglerfish. Feeds 2 young. And when you play him, you get all players get an egg on anything that's in one of these bottom of the sea, at the very bottom. So an egg for that. You guys don't have anybody on the very, very bottom row.
The very
No,
bottom
it's
row?
'cause
No.
it's got that little.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, but you do. So you get an egg. You can if you got room somewhere. No, you can't have more than one egg on a spot.
But that one there,
yeah, that's
Okay.
good. Also, yeah, you're almost full. And
Oh,
this
yeah, you
this,
got
this
one
one was it.
spot.
Yeah. All right, so that was play a fish.
Okay, so I have to dive again because I don't have any fish. So
That's eggs. You can
You're better off going down the first row.
Yeah?
That's what
yeah, you
gets
need to
cards.
draw cards.
okay.
Yeah.
So I get
So
one
you
card.
get 1, 2, 3
Three.
cards, and one back from your graveyard.
And do any of those activate?
And that
No.
is
End
your-
of game. One played. Okay.
Nemo back, I guess.
Wow, poopy. I think one, two, and three. And I will play this guy right near the top.
Okay. Going to play the white suckerfish.
Ooh.
It's 2 eggs. And when he's activated, he eats another fish.
It's activated. No, that's
Get activated. Oh yeah.
you can put a fish under.
Oh, yeah. I can just
He eats one from your hand.
from my hand. Okay.
I think,
Well, that's rude.
but it's extra points. So like at the end of the game, every one that's underneath is worth points, right?
Oh, so even like this dude.
Yeah, that's worth an extra
Oh,
point.
that's cool.
Uh-oh,
Yeah,
then
like
I
there's
don't-
some like you need to have 3 underneath or something. Oh, how do I do that by the end of the game?
Okay. All right. Put your little dude on it.
Yep.
You happy with it better with the dude on it? You happy with the dude on it?
Doesn't quite work.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna put this guy out. It's gonna cost a card. And 2 eggs. And when that happens, you crack 2 eggs. 1, 2, and then move 1. So that's one. And then I move 1. So
That's
now
cool.
school. So the thing about schools is they block each other, so schools can't swim past each other. They get kind of territorial. But
oh.
you can move them around, but like I can move a young through there, but I can't. You can't have more than one school on a spot. So that's
Target.
yeah. They're a little territorial. That was my
Turf
Come
war.
on, block.
third thing.
Put him here. I have to lose 2 eggs and a card. Anchovies blah. And played an egg on each blue flippers.
Blue.
An egg on each of these.
Yeah, what's it say? Yeah, but only if there's room.
So you only have the one at the bottom.
That's not bad.
So just that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And is it all players?
Doesn't it
No.
just says when
No.
played.
I got a crayon.
Don't be greedy.
Okay. I
Greedy
will
fish.
play this one here, which costs a card
And
and an egg. And that's all.
oops, sorry.
We're on our third one right now. Right?
Yep. Sorry, didn't wait till. Okay. I am playing the midwater scorpionfish
Midwater scorpionfish
Yes.
at the bottom.
at the bottom.
Okay. So
You can go in all three zones.
its name is a lie.
Sure.
Yep. It's not the all water scorpionfish.
No,
It says midwater.
I know.
But
I know.
It's
I
not
know.
false advertising.
I know. He's got an identity crisis. All
Right. Identify as midwater.
right.
So he eats 2 eggs. This one and this one. That's the thing I did. My fourth thing. You just gotta every once in a while you gotta check to make sure you didn't like these are all deep sea fish. Yeah, that one's in the middle. That's good.
Yeah, I've been watching that.
Yeah, because it's nothing worse than you get to have to. I cheated like 7 rounds ago.
Yep. All right, James, what you gonna do?
Okay, I'm going to dive down the middle.
You like your eggs?
So,
Get an egg?
or it hatches.
No, those are eggs.
Egg. So lay an egg. So you got to make sure there's spots. Diving down the middle may not be good because you're going to get 1, 2, 3 eggs. You got spots for them all to go.
4.
Yeah.
I have spots for 2 of them.
Yeah.
So that's maybe,
Well, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 1 egg. And
You get
2
one
eggs.
there.
2 eggs. That was going to go there.
And then the 3 eggs.
3 and 4.
And that's any spots. Yeah.
On the far.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that-
with the
that
green dude.
Kawakawa.
So it's not so bad.
You only
I
lost
only
one. That's not
wasted
bad.
one.
And I think that's it.
All right. I only have 1 card, so I'm going to do another dive. So 1, 2, 3 cards.
Yeah. 3
3
back from the graveyard.
Back from the graveyard.
Nice.
Thought you only get the bottom thing the first time you get down.
You do.
Right.
I don't get that one. I get these.
Oh, okay. Sorry, didn't see that part.
That one. What have I got here? A hogfish. European flounder. Oh, you can tell it's got an accent. And I need 3. 1. 2. 3. Okay. Okay.
I've got to do the same thing since I have no cards. He's diving down. So I get 1 and I get 1 back from the graveyard. I get another one and he eats 1 from in my hand. And I get to the bottom for a third. So I get 3 fish cards, please.
Who is that? Mr. Mike Nada. Go fish.
Send him away.
Ooh, what is that?
Nice try, Mike.
Mahi mahi. That's a tuna, isn't it?
I think
Mahi
so.
mahi.
It looks like a tuna.
Pacific white snake. I saw them open him for the
Here he
glass
is
tiger.
again on his own.
Pacific white snake open for glass tiger. It was awesome. Wolf trap angler. Like an angler fish and a crocodile.
Yep. I have the Greenland
There are
shark.
some really weird fish in here. It's interesting.
Greenland shark.
Wait, if Trump does take over Greenland, will this be the red, white, and blue land shark?
Could be. Could be.
I'm just wondering.
That'll be part of his agenda, I'm sure.
Yes. Bearded sea devil. Hogfish. Stonefish. You're gonna have an ugly fish section right there. Hogfish goes in the middle because it's bordering on ugly.
So I'm gonna send the guy down here.
Go sushi. Marcel. Yeah, go sushi. So close. Any salmon? I haven't seen it. Well,
I did have a salmon. I have the Atlantic salmon here in my discard pile, which is delicious. I can testify because we bought one at Costco the other day, and I'm still eating the leftovers.
Crack an egg.
I can't eat salmon. I've tried.
Crack an egg.
Cooked half of it, ate that like sauce and all this, like, delicious, and the rest we just baked it with some seasoning, and then I chopped it up today and made like a salmon salad. You know, like
nice.
mayo and
that's the only way I can eat salmon. It's like a salad sandwich.
Yeah.
Look at all the schools you got going on.
I'm schooling you guys 2-0.
Oh,
I was just fishing for compliments.
Oh, boo!
I think he's just trying to bait us.
Yeah.
I'm not quick enough with that kind of shit. All right.
Neither am I. I planned this all week. It's like fish jokes. Right?
Did you go?
No. I'm
Well, you're slotting with your two fish.
That's right.
yes.
It's either eeny or meeny. There's no miney or
This
mo.
guy is gonna hang out in the sunlight. I gotta give up an egg.
He can't go
He's
there.
got to go on green.
He's going to go on the green zone. See the green border on the one
edge?
side?
Oh, so over here.
Can you go in the middle? Is the only sunlight?
Is that you?
Not me.
Oh,
He is only sunlight.
that's our camera up there.
So I get.
You can tell Walter's not watching the show because
Do you want me to
otherwise
decline it?
he wouldn't. Sure.
Careful.
No.
That didn't work.
Nope.
Decline.
There it is.
Yeah.
And okay, yeah.
Can he
You
go
got
in the
the
middle? Because he
messages up,
needs,
but the camera's still working. We're
Okay.
good.
We're good.
he needs the green. So
Yes.
Go over there.
It has to be green edge.
So over there, I gotta give up an egg.
Heard of straight edge.
Didn't you
He's
already?
green edge.
Exactly.
I put it back. when
Okay.
we
Ooh,
weren't
what did
sure if we
Marcel
could
say
play.
here?
And
Catch any old
When
army
activated.
boot in there. That's what mine.
Well, I have a great white shark. I don't know what's in him.
There's probably a boot or two for sure.
And license plates.
Yeah.
Half a kid.
Okay. I will do this. This one. This one. Put him here. And when activated, I get to hatch a baby.
He's not activated. Activated is when he dies.
Oh, sorry, yes.
You want when played.
That's what I wanted. Oh, I played the wrong one. Oh, well, no worries. That is that one.
Well, I really only have one fish I can play because I don't have the eggs to do the others. So I have to go
Okay,
with this
not
one.
everyone's brave.
Have to go with this one. And I really only have one row I can put him in because he can't go in the sunlight. So
He
I'm
can't?
very limited. No, he can't. He's mid zone and lower.
Oof. So he's chilling at the bottom.
He's chilling at the bottom. Just which row do I want to put him in is the question. Yeah, I'll put him here. Why not?
Cam says hi. He's hanging out with my daughter. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
and
I will send a condolence card because you
Oh,
shouldn't have to deal with that.
I'll eat that guppy. And yeah, that's it for me.
All right. So for my final, I'm just going to dive down the egg laying column. So 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs.
So having a guppy here does not count as having a fish in the zone, right?
No, they don't count. No.
Okay.
6 things have been done by me.
I got one left.
James.
So that hatches an egg.
When you go past,
I
it,
get
yeah.
the gold
So you
doubloons.
get one.
Do you?
One
Weird
crack,
ones here
crack.
diving.
No, no. So just crack 2 eggs if you went down that column.
So that turns into. Oh, did I miss? Sorry.
It's okay. He goes wherever he was. Was that where he was? Yeah.
That's
okay.
right.
Yeah.
And
And another one.
sure, this one and. Can he go here?
He'd have to move. So he
Yeah.
goes where he cracks.
Okay.
And then later on, you need this move symbol or that move symbol. And if he moved here, it's cool.
Right. Oh,
Okay. So then, if I dive for my last one,
All right.
down here, hatch 1,
Yep.
hatch 2,
Yep.
hatch 3,
Yep.
move 1.
No fish there.
Oh, son of a gun. That was my plan.
Yeah. Well, you didn't. You got nothing going on in your deep sea, man.
No, just this little
That's
dude.
right.
He's been there since the beginning.
You're a mid-level. You're a mid-level manager.
Well, I'll do it anyway.
So crack 3 eggs.
Boom, boom, boom.
You got them. Okay.
And 1, 2, and 3.
Was he there in the middle?
Oh, they have to be on the fish?
Yeah.
Yep.
The
Okay.
eggs. They literally come out of those eggs. They have to be where they were.
Fair enough.
Yep.
And I can move 1.
Yeah. So one more move, you could have a school there.
Yeah.
Hey, it's your 6th move.
Diving down the middle.
All right.
So no egg. 1 egg. 2 egg, and I get to move a guppy. 3 eggs, and I get to move a guppy.
Get to
So
move a guppy?
I get to move 1 guppy because I got, or no,
Move.
yeah, right here.
3 eggs and move a guppy. Okay.
Move a guppy. So I'll move him over here, and I will put that one here, that one there, and what the heck, pregnant scorpion fish.
Okay. All right. So that's end of week 2. You get 2 points for each row of fish. So a full row across here. So I've got 6. So like just 6 points. It's 3 rows. 1, 2, 3 rows. What'd you get?
4.
So you got
4 points.
it's 2 rows.
2 rows.
4 points. Yeah.
1 row.
1 row. So it's 2 points.
3 rows.
So 6 points. All right. So how are we doing for time?
We are right on the hour.
So we call it there. Do you want to do the end point thing? And
Yeah, how do
end
we
it?
do that?
All right. So then you got to trigger all the things on your cards that say end.
I don't have any.
Have none.
You got something, don't you?
So this one, fish and purple flippers.
Yes, I think.
For every fish that's in this column,
Yeah, you get something.
not counting the youngs.
No, they
No,
don't
it's just
count as
extra.
fish.
So 1, 2, 3,
There's 3/5 of
4,
the fish.
including the
That's bad.
built-in one.
Yes, it is. And I only catch that reference because I heard it
Game
referenced in a YouTube video today.
Invisible fish.
Yep.
And
Actually, that's what brought it to my mind.
We probably saw the same video.
These need to be just a little slimier and they'd be awesome.
They straight out of the bite set,
Yep.
which still to me is one of the coolest flicks I've ever seen.
Oh,
all
What
those
did
eggs.
myself say? Curious, what's the game called? I came in late.
Wingspan.
Yeah, fin span. Like Chris was saying, there's a wingspan,
Wingspan was the bird one.
worm span,
Is
the
dragons.
and this is fish span.
Fin span, which is fish.
Fin span, which is fishes.
you ready?
Yes.
I've heard there's a 4th game coming out.
Oh,
It's kind of boring though.
Uh-oh.
It's based off of American government, and they're going to call it C-SPAN.
C-SPAN.
Boo.
What's an offshoot of fish?
It's real.
Yeah, C-SPAN.
I wouldn't make that up.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So you get an egg.
Well, this one is
They need
for
paw
every
span.
fish that's on
Right?
here, I
Paw
assume.
span. And it's all just dogs.
I don't know
This
what I
one's you get
get.
an egg on
I like you have little puppies,
Yep.
that.
and you have the Great Danes.
People say, but cats have paws too. I
Mm-hmm.
don't care about cats.
Fish
I'm allergic to cats.
on
Nope.
fish in
Cats
here,
span.
egg
Cats already have their own
here.
game.
Get
Exploding
eggs
kittens.
on each of these.
Dog
That one,
span.
he gets egg.
Cats already have a
Because
game.
that's
It's called
purple.
Exploding Kittens,
Exactly.
And then you
Okay.
get
which I own and never
you
played.
get
I
fish
don't
on
know. I
each,
played
and
Exploding
then-
Minions,
Okay.
Because it's not
which I
each.
guess is the same game but with an extra card.
I did get all the unstable unicorns though.
Yeah,
Yes.
I still got to order a couple. Chris got me the list, and it's like okay, and then I just
Yeah.
I had my gift certificates, so I
got
got them all. Like there's like only
Well-
one I didn't get.
We'll fill it out at some point in time, but you get something for each purple fish. I don't know what that means though.
I see.
Sure. But in the meantime,
So
anybody else have any other end game effects?
I have none. So
This one down at the bottom.
So-
Came in 10 waves.
Oh,
If
10 points if
an egg and a young and a school are on this fish.
right. So
It's
you would have had to
not.
have all three of these on that fish. But yeah,
Yeah, but what's the 10 waves?
10 points.
10 points. Okay.
okay, Chris. There's
Yeah.
the symbol.
Yeah. So what's it say?
Play a fish from your hand on an empty space, on an empty or occupied space, on your ocean map after paying its cost.
Okay. So you can play a card into the purple column if you can afford it.
I can't.
All right. So no.
Okay.
There you go. Anybody else have their end game?
No.
Nope.
I do. It says play a card on the green.
Play activated.
If you can afford it.
just curious, what does that mean?
Um,
That's this symbol
Oh.
here.
right here.
Yeah. What
There's
is it?
the bottom. That's the top.
Oh, put one on the top. Okay.
Yeah.
These are my discards, so they don't count. But I was just curious what that meant. Okay, now I get it.
Yes, okay,
That's what I should have on the
that's
ticker at the
two
bottom.
eggs.
Game night at the GME, fin span.
Yeah.
So people know what game we're playing.
Someone
Okay.
played. Move. I don't have anything to move. Okay, so then
Yeah, when you were looking, I thought I saw it on the back. That's what I
yeah,
wanted
that's
to peek.
because I was looking everywhere but there. End of game. So you get that. So then you get the points printed on your fish.
Okay.
So the waves are points, right? So I got 10, 19.
And you get
the points for the
fish underneath. The 8 one.
That's after.
Okay.
So just the visible points on the board. So 10, 20. Mm, 20, 31, 36, 37. Oh, you don't have any no points on those ones. 36, so 10, 20, 24, 31, 36.
And these, the built-in fish don't have any points.
No.
I'm at
5,
32.
6,
32.
7, 10, 12, 14, 20.
20 for James.
27.
27. Okay, well, 1 point for each egg that's out there.
Oh, I got none. One. Sorry. One little egg.
Egg.
7.
7 for James. 2 for Chris.
4.
4.
I had one.
All right. 1 point for each young that's out there.
4.
Oops, James 4.
Sorry.
1 for Jason.
I had 3.
3 for Rob. And I had no young. School, 6 points for each school.
No schools.
I think I know who's winning.
Yeah. The guy's played the game before.
Any other no schools? Okay.
No schools.
So then, and then finally, consume fish. So for each fish that's underneath another fish, you get a point.
One.
One
One.
for,
No, mine are vegan.
one for
These ones don't count, right?
no, because there's nothing on top
Oh,
of them.
then I
Well,
don't
no,
have
this my great white was over
Yeah,
top.
that counts.
Okay,
You
so
ate
one
that
more.
Fish.
So one more
So
for me
two
then.
for. And I don't have anything that ate it, so 0. And none for you.
No.
Okay. All right, so 29,
And then math.
40. James has 40. 30.
Do our divers have any bearing on this?
No.
They already did their jobs.
30.
Yeah.
Jason has 42.
Ooh.
10.
I'm not last.
Not last. I think I might. get
Rob
that.
has 47.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was that high.
Ah,
38.
Chris has got 200.
57 for Chris.
Those schools did it.
They schooled you guys, right?
Yep.
All right. Sorry. But yeah, so you get basically an idea how it goes. And the thing is, strategy might have been different. You might have gone, like you might not have got points early on, but you might have got major points later, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just a 4-round game.
I can see where the strategy would be in that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Understand.
2, 3. There we go. All right. Well, Chris, thank you.
yes.
No
Thank
problem.
you yet
It's good
again.
to see you guys. It's been a little while
Yeah.
again. So
Always fun to see what kind of game we're gonna play.
yeah.
That's why when I walked in, it's like, what are we playing? So, all right. And
There you
everybody,
go.
thank you for watching. Marcel, thank you for, tolerating Cameron
Sticking around.
for another week at the Movie Madhouse. I'm Rob.
I'm James.
I'm Jason.
Sometimes I'm Chris. Up here.
Take a camera. Yeah, doesn't matter. We'll see you all later.
Shut up! It's a man!